you'd like to miss out on important hair knowledge, then skip to the tutorial, which starts at 5 minutes and 30 seconds approximately. Hi everybody, welcome back to my channel. My name is Brittney Gray. I'm owner and stylist at Beach Vibes Beauty Studio. Today I wanted to show you guys an at-home DIY mayonnaise hair treatment. I'm sure you guys have heard of this before. It's a pretty popular at-home kind of treatment that you can do on your hair, but I want to give you some more insightful reasons as to why it's so great for your hair, and I'm also going to tell you why I did it for myself. If you've already been subscribed to my channel, then you know that a couple months ago I did a tea tree oil scalp treatment for dandruff. And the reason why I did a mayonnaise, I hate that word. The reason why I did a mayo hair treatment on myself at home is because the tea tree oil treatment is amazing for dandruff, but there's a difference between that treatment and then the one that I did. First of all, let me give you a backstory as to why I did this and why I wanted to do it and why I'm going to share it with you guys today. As you may or may not have noticed, I dyed my hair. I think I first dyed my hair about 2 weeks ago. I put highlights in my hair. I did not film the process, but if you want to know my hair color formula, then I'm going to post it on my Instagram, and you can go follow me on Instagram, and my entire hair color formula and the techniques that I used will be listed there. I'm not sure about you guys if your scalp is sensitive to hair dye, but mine is. My scalp does not like hair color. Anytime I tone my hair, anytime I put on hair color that actually touches my scalp, I'm going to get dandruff. Like, it's just... that's just the way that my skin is. It just does not like hair dye. So this time around, when I had, you know, put highlights in my hair, bleached it, glossed it, washed it so many times within that 24-hour time frame, my scalp was so tight and so dry. I don't know if you have ever had a tight, dry scalp like that, or even the skin on your face. You know, if you use certain acne treatments and then you don't use a moisturizer and your face is just like, that's essentially what my scalp was doing, okay? It was super tight, and I was like, okay, two things can happen here. Either my hair is about to fall out or I'm gonna have major dandruff. So I left my hair alone for about a week, wore it natural, didn't mess around with it, tried to oil my scalp, whatever. And then the next time, eventually, when I washed my hair and blew it out and flat ironed it, I had such major dandruff. And I mean, probably the worst dandruff I've ever had in my entire life. And it's all because, like, I knew my scalp was gonna flake off because it was so freaking tight, okay? And I am gonna insert pictures showing you guys the type of dandruff that I had. So if you're grossed out or sensitive to that kind of thing, then you can click out, but please don't. I know this is kind of TMI, but this is a real life situation. I'm not sensitive to this kind of thing because I touched millions of heads, maybe not millions, but I've touched many heads in my life. I've seen all kinds of scalp conditions. This is just a classic case of dry scalp dandruff. So I am going to insert pictures and video to show you guys the before and after, and basically to demonstrate how amazing this treatment is for your scalp and your hair. Another thing that I want to mention before I get into the actual tutorial is that there are different types of dandruff, and you can basically break it down into two categories. Either your scalp is dry or else you have some sort of fungus or disease on your scalp, okay? With the mayonnaise hair treatment, since it's basically gonna be like hydrating and clarifying, this is something that you only want to use if you have the kind of dandruff that is dry, flaky, and it's just strictly about, you know, your scalp is dry. Either you've overwashed it, or it's winter and your skin is more dry, or you dyed your hair like I did, then the mayonnaise treatment is great for that type of dandruff. If you have more like waxy, oily, wet dandruff that is the result of a fungus, then you're gonna wanna use the tea tree oil process, because tea tree oil will actually treat fungus and bacteria and kill it, versus mayonnaise, you're just gonna put more moisture on your scalp and it's not gonna kill anything, okay? And so again, the reason I wanted to give you two different types of dandruff scalp treatments is because of the type of dandruff that you might have. And then also the mayonnaise scalp treatment just has different benefits to it, which I'll get into when I get into the tutorial portion of this video. And the tea tree oil treatment is something that if you're a professional, you can do it at your salon. I do it at my salon. You know, if somebody comes in and they need treatment for dandruff, I'm not gonna like come out with a bowl full of room temperature mayonnaise and put it on their hair and charge them for that, okay? So this is something that's super easy that you can do at home, and it has several benefits aside from just treating dandruff. Okay, ladies, without further ado, I'm gonna get into the tutorial now. Okay, so first things first, I'm going to show you my situation. This is for educational purposes only. Please don't judge me. Alright, so here we go, girls. Okay, so this is my dry, flaky scalp. I actually took a picture of it and sent it to my friend the day my scalp started flaking off, and she was like, oh my gosh, that looks like coarse salt. And I was like, thanks. So I lived with my scalp like this for a couple of days because I wanted to give my skin a moment to recalibrate, get its life together, and produce some natural oils. So today, starting with our Mayo treatment, we are going to wear a shirt that we don't care about, and then get an old towel, clip it around the shoulders, and then we are going to start applying. For this treatment, I just detangled my hair with a wide tooth comb, and then here I'm just splitting it right down the center. So I just got some real mayonnaise from my local dollar store because I figure if I'm just gonna throw it on my hair and then wash it out, then I'm just gonna get that. But if you are the type of person who wants to buy organic or even make your own, then go ahead. But this one was cost effective and it worked amazingly. So here I am applying starting at my scalp because that is where the issue lies. So I'm applying this with my hands. If you want, then of course you can use gloves. I found that this squeeze bottle was kind of convenient because it's almost like a color bottle that you can use where you just can squeeze it on your scalp and apply color that way. Sort of like what I would use to apply a toner, so that was kind of convenient, but I mean, whatever. So yeah, here just applying it at the root, and then I'm working my way to each side of my head. By the way, I just bought this bottle the same day that I filmed this video, so it was room temperature. I didn't put it in my fridge at all. So if you do have mayo that you're using that is in your fridge, then I would suggest letting it warm up to room temperature just so that way it's not uncomfortable when you apply it. So getting into the benefits of mayonnaise for your hair, at least when applied topically, it eliminates dandruff, and it hydrates your scalp, and it hydrates dry or damaged hair, and it also adds shine because mayo is rich in fat and oils. I also wanted to add that contrary to popular belief, mayonnaise is not a good source of protein for your hair. There's only a little bit of protein in mayonnaise. It's more beneficial when it comes to cholesterol. Cholesterol is what is going to hydrate your hair. It's going to moisturize it, keep it super duper soft. Here I'm showing you that I'm basically almost scrubbing it with my fingertips at the scalp just because I really want to get rid of any flakes that are left behind. And here I'm showing you that the ends of my hair are saturated. And as soon as all my hair is saturated, I'm just going to apply a plastic cap and let this process. And I pretty much used this entire bottle. I let this treatment process for 60 minutes, and then here I am rinsing my hair first and foremost. You will definitely need to bleach your shower after this because it's going to make it super slippery. Not to mention it's going to smell like mayo. And this is the shampoo that I'm using. This is the Matrix Biolage Raw shampoo. It's the Nourish shampoo. Oh my gosh, it smells so amazing. Super fragrant and definitely helpful with this treatment. And secondly, I use the conditioner that comes with it. It's the Nourish conditioner. Again, super fragrant, and honestly, this is probably my favorite conditioner that I've used in a really long time. Like, I haven't been this excited about a shampoo and conditioner, and I need to talk about this more in other videos because it's so freaking amazing, and it helped my hair to not be tangled. It was just, I just need, it was just amazing, okay? So yeah, I'm gonna rinse that. After shampooing, I'm just going to blow dry and flat iron my hair, and I use the Amika, the Wizard Spray, which is like an oil-based primer, and the Amika Heat Defense Serum, and both products are super fragrant. I didn't film the process of doing my hair, but this is the end result. No more dandruff, super shiny, super healthy. Okay, so that's it for this video. Comment down below and let me know, have you ever used this kind of treatment on your hair at home? And also, let me know if you guys learned anything, because that is what is important for me when I film these videos. Because, to be honest, you guys can watch anybody on YouTube and they can give you basic instructions as to what they're putting on their face or their hair or their body, but I want to explain to you guys why. Don't forget to like this video, also subscribe if you haven't already, and then share it with your friends on Instagram or Facebook or Twitter or wherever you want. Share it, because hair knowledge is so important. Follow me on Instagram, Snapchat, and Twitter, and Facebook. And other than that, you guys will see me in my next video. So thank you so much for watching. Bye.